playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the College Football Playoff. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Returner choosing to field this one. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Now it's second down here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. A deep shot to the right. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Bringing pressure. He's hit just before the throw.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
So Miami's offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. He's back to throw again on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Nowhere to run like corralling for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but I'm really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Grab by the receiver. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27. First down and 10. Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They keep him off balance with a run. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to the left, pass caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down. The Canes begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. Let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition for that defensive line play.
They finally stop a big play, moves the ball to the 22. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Trying to get the throw off. And it's incomplete again. 4th down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their back.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the 1st down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Look out, room to run here. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. QB decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw an option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. The defense scoops it up. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment. And the offense is back on the field. The last possession is settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the Canes bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. And the returner to be brought down. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it to the right side. Slings right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play. Bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Parker. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down of the 47.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
Play action here on first down. Catch made on the right side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. They bring him down after a short gain there. Second down after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Defense will spend their second time out here to make some adjustments. Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. They'll try to run this one in. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So with pull-out pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind. But look at this. Here comes the tempo. A tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's in the clear. The 20. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Canes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. He flips it to the back across the middle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. Lets it go quickly. The downfield shot is in. Brings up third down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone.
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes the recovery a turnover. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. And they trap him for a sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Returner decides to field it. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted. 5. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Quarterback making some changes at the line. From the shotgun, drops back. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
And they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. They began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Quarterback drops back, holding the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's LaBelle. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The pass is caught, and he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking for the wideout. The catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And just, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Here's the second down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big time.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He breaks free. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. And here comes the field goal unit out of the field. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. He got it. The field goal's good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Look, they're now throwing here to start the drive. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Incomplete. Second down coming out. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Looking for a receiver. And he just throws it away there. St. Rue had nobody open.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. If it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Pressure is coming. Touchdown, Miami, as the QB fights his way into the end zone. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Automatic on the PAT. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made him to play the 29-yard line.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm.
A deep shot to the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
This will be fair caught at the 30. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. On first down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's LaBelle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The completion makes it second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to 44. It's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's LaBelle. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this third quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in a pretty good spot. The third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Give it to the back again. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's called in way downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The game makes it second and medium. Sticking with the running game. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Buckeyes will line up on first and 10. Here's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Pass caught. Can he get in? He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. Looks like the player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They jump on top now here in the 4th. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? Looking to throw it on 1st down. The receiver grabs it. Quick spin on the run. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the 1st down at the 47. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And Chris, with the game on the line, the offense delivers. Good job up front. The quarterback makes a great throw, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game to go up 2. The big decision now for the head coach, the extra point, or do you go for 2 to make it a 4-point game?
They'll return it from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. And their first play of the drive now coming out from the 17-yard line. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. Touchdown, Canes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. He puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And they'll stop him short of the line of game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Chewing clock with the running game. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He'll field the punt. Sort of brought down, sets up the next drive. Offense comes out needing a score in this one-possession game. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Carver. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great hit to deny a touchdown.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the
deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing.